Good morning, Stanton. How's everyone today? And welcome back to the verse. There is a med bed in the hallway. News flash right there. You've seen it here first. Never has there ever been a med bed out of place until now. Regardless of that, I did have a plan that I was going to just kind of play today. Waiting for the patch, not knowing when it was going to come out. I thought I would just kind of maybe take a couple of missions, do something, just kind of fly around, talk a bit about the Foundation Festival that just ended. But while I was loading up, while I was checking Spectrum to see if there's anything new, I looked at the announcements, and the release of Alpha 3.17.2 and the Siege of Orison and Jump Towns events are supposed to release tomorrow. What's that? What is that? Can't make out what kind of ship that is. Regardless, tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of prep today, deciding what I'm going to be doing. But I'd still like to do some missions. So let's kind of see, what can we do here? What can we do while I talk? I was going for investigation, wasn't I? Or maybe search? Need a hand. What's that? Anybody out there can help me. Ship hired to transport a very important delivery was attacked on its way to HUR-L1. Okay. I don't know. I don't feel like doing that. With these ones, the Zeta Prolinide, that's the time-sensitive one? Yeah. Service beacons, combat assistance, delivery. I've been doing a lot of delivery lately. Investigation. Missing person. On-site search of a constellation. Okay, well maybe. Or missing person in a cave. I don't have good luck with those. When I'm trying to find the person, I usually end up having maybe a 20% success rate. Bounty hunting, mercenary, eliminate contraband, assist in defending. I'm going to take the call to arms. Of course, I always take that. You know what? Let's go with... Where was it? Oh, it's gone now. Oh, the one I was going to go with is gone. You know what? Let's just do the delivery. No, you know what? We're gonna search. We're gonna search for the missing person. Let's go. Let's do this one. Let's track this one. Haven't done one of these in a super long time. Good chance I will die because I'm not really focused on what I'm doing. But until then, what kind of gear do we have? Got some armor. So I got kind of a ragtag amount of different types of armor here. Nothing matches. I got, what is this? Let's see, SR-71? S-71, right? Because it's not an airplane. Got a frag pistol. Got a multi-tool, which I assume has the tractor beam. Does. I got some ammo. I got a whatever flare there, quick flare. Should have. I don't see them. I should have med pens. Utility. Yeah, I got 2 med pens. That's okay. All right, and I got a med gun on me. Yeah. Should I wear a backpack? Why not? Armor, custom, backpacks. What do I have here? Oh, let's use the Argo backpack. Perfect. There we go. We're ready to go. I don't know what I expect to find. Someone's broken their terminal.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Avenger is not available. The Auroras are not available. Let's take the... What should we take? Let's take the MPUV. No. Alright, let's just claim an Aurora. Which one should we get? Let's get the LN. I like the LN. The LN is a fairly underutilized ship, I believe, in the verse. I don't understand why more people don't fly that. What a great little light fighter. So while we wait 40 seconds for that to claim, I'll tell you about the announcement that I just read and why I'm changing my plans. And that is just kind of getting ready to go, because not only are we getting the release of 3.17.2 tomorrow, I'll believe that when I see it. Hopefully it happens. There has been talk of a new player cap because they were testing servers. I think the servers went up to 130, and they noticed that they were more stable than they expected, that they were willing to try to bump up the server player cap. So the new server plan is to double the capacity to 100 players per server. So I'll read here. It says allowing more pilots to participate in large-scale dynamic events, community events, PvP encounters, and more. It's going to be interesting to see what bunkers are like, especially after a wipe when most people are doing bunkers, when there is so many people on at one time. We know this change will come as a welcome surprise to many, and we will be remiss if we didn't call out the incredible efforts happening behind the scenes to make this possible by our engineering and publishing teams. Change is meaningful and crucial steps towards the full experience of our shared massive universe. Happy to report that the team is making excellent progress. Well, if it is fairly stable at 100, I'm going to be fairly happy. Important, although, you know what, before I keep going on, I will say, as long as global chat, they got to kind of work on that eventually, because 100 players is just going to be a lot of people chatting, and usually when there starts to be a fight, which inevitably happens, the screen is just annoying. So, anyways, important member the increase does introduce more potential for stability performance issues. No kidding. But rest assured, we'll be monitoring closely. Saying they're also potentially dropping the player cap during Siege of Orison for helping towards the initial gameplay balance rewards designed for lower cap. But Junktown will likely have a 100 player cap per server enabled. So either, you know, it says here get ready for mayhem, or, you know, get ready for the longest Congo line. We'll see what happens. As always, want to hear from you. So yeah, so on Spectrum, you can talk about your experiences within the server when they happen. Also, there's going to be a patch wipe. They do say that they're probably going to have a patch wipe for 3.18 because of major rework on persistence and stuff like that. Then it says data wipe stipend. So we don't like having to initiate a database wipe, especially when it means elements of your hard work are reset. It is a necessary step needed from time to time when we're in alpha. Good news is, along with the release of 3.17.2, we have worked with the design team to distribute a generous quantity of alpha UEC. Generous quantity based on the number of hours you played during the alpha. I don't know if that is in PTU or just PU. Once the patch go live, you'll find these credits have been delivered straight into your Mobiglass wallet, at which point I'm going to transfer them straight out of my wallet. So unless there's enough there to buy an Aurora MR, because if so, I'm going to buy that and then get rid of the money, because as you know, my plan is to get rid of everything and start with absolutely nothing. A basic ship and no money and no tools. What did I just get? LN, that's down here. So all of this is going to be gone, all what you're seeing there. The only thing that's going to be still around will be the Nomad and a Dragonfly, I believe. So I don't want anything else in my hangar. However, if you've been watching my videos, you know my plan to restart is based solely on people not knowing what to do when you have entirely lost your money due to many reasons, and you basically have absolutely nothing. And so I want to start with the most basics to show you what you can do. But starting out with a Nomad would give me a little bit of an advantage. It does hold a little more cargo. I could go to getting a rock and start mining, doing some rock mining right away. So if I'm able to get an MR, I'm going to spend the money on that and start out absolutely with an MR, which is a basic starter ship, or maybe the Mustang, one of the two. With that, I'll also get rid of all gear, leave it at another location, and have no access to it when I start the game. So that is my plan, which I'm actually excited about. I think it's going to be pretty fun. Nope. Let's go this way. So we're going to head towards wherever this wreck is. Can I jump directly to the wreck? Of course not, because it's on Aberdeen. So let's go around the planet and head that way. So once the once the servers have reset, once I see how much money I have, and make my plan. If anyone wants any of the remaining money, leave a comment. First comment on this video, I'll send that cash directly to you, unless I don't hear from anyone before the patch drops, at which point it'll just go to someone random in the game. So there, we're coming up on the derelict site. Again, I don't think I'll be able to jump right to it. No. And I like this. I like that you have to actually... Is that the same side? Maybe. Let's see. Let's jump to this location. I like the fact that you can't jump directly to a lot of things. I like that things take a bit longer. I know a lot of people complain about not being able to blind jump or not being able to jump to every location. I like the idea that you have to kind of work for things sometimes to get there. I love the fact that it takes longer to get out of the planets than the moons, and that Orison as a gas giant takes even longer. But I know that I'm kind of in the minority for that, and there has been a lot of talk on ooh, where is that? Is it in space? I don't know if I've ever actually done one of these missions before. I don't think so. I think it's on the planet. But we're going to go this way. We're going to uncouple. We're going to speed up. We're going to start flying there. Now we are actually in Atmo. So instead of flying uncoupled, I'll just fly here. You see, this is something I do hope is fixed, is the moon's broken altitude. Hopefully that is something that is addressed in the game. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about Orison. I do like that Orison takes longer. I do like that if you want to go to Orison, it should take you a bit more time. You should really decide whether or not it's worth going there. In order to combat that, I think they should do a couple other things. I think they should make some trade goods worth it that you're going to make that time to get down to Orison. I really wish they added a marker on your HUD a little farther out for Zyloh, making it easier for some people to find. Make more things to do in Orison so it makes it worth it to get down there. But I like the altitude, and I do believe they're changing it, but I hope that they don't. I hope that it kind of stays. They changed it once. It was a little bit too big originally, but now I think it's perfect. So this is in space. So if I look at this, did it say that there's hostiles here? Let's see. It says tragic accident. Well, there's still a chance that there's someone to fight in there. We'll see. Let's talk a bit about Foundation Festival while I make my way there. So the Foundation Festival is over. It wasn't such a big festival like something like the, say, Invictus, or something with a lot of interactivity like Fortuna, or whatever the New Year's one is called, which is blanking at the moment. There was a lot of ships available during the free fly, but that was pretty much it. There was the whole guide system, and I have some thoughts on the guide system, both positive and negative. We can talk with the positive first. The positive is that I did like that I was able to meet some people, help some people out, although a lot of times I will just do that by watching global chat and pick people up, bring them to bunkers, show them the ropes, teach them how to fly. The guide system is good because it's connecting people that maybe don't know how. Okay. Don't know how to play. I do like that when somebody requests you as a guide and you accept, it automatically sends you a friend request from them. Because if you're working with a new player, there we go. When you're playing with a new player, maybe they don't know how to send requests, and just being able to join that up. Well, that's a okay. Is this another player? I don't know. Very confused. Well, let's do this. Oh, too far. Too far. There you go. You know what? That person seems to be fighting them okay. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but we're going to head back towards this way. I did like that the friend request is set. That way you can put them on your friends list, you can make a party, you can pull them right into a game session if you're both in the same session. I did like that a lot. I like that I got to have access to a few things that I haven't done before, including refueling, which I've taken some video of, and I'll put something out later on refueling and what I kind of saw on there. Found it really interesting, so I did like that. The negatives, there's a few. The main ones are that if you're a guide and you want to learn something, like I did with refueling, you have to opt out. I think it was delist was the term. You have to delist yourself as a guide and then request a guide. You can't have both the ability to say I want to be a guide or request. It shouldn't be that hard to kind of put both of them on the same one. So I don't know like why that wasn't an option. Also, the ability to find a guide. I had a big problem with it. Part of it because there was the skins that were being made available to players. So a lot of people, when I finally found someone who wanted to be a guide, their first thing they said is, "I just want the skins, so let's just play for like a half hour, and then I'll mark off that we did something." And that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to actually do the guiding, so I didn't do that. Also, dozens of times I requested a guide. There's like about a 10-minute timer, and then it times out because the person never accepted that time. I think if you are not accepting when people are requesting, that you should be automatically taken off the availability because you're obviously not available. Little things like that need to be worked out to make it easier to find guides. The fact that it just refreshes every however long it was to a new guide list. You should be able maybe to find and request a specific guide. That would be kind of interesting. But overall, it worked out okay. I haven't gotten my skins on my account. I don't think anyone has yet. Potentially with the release of the new patch, they'll all come out. I don't know. I'm not really worried at the moment, but I don't know what skins I have. The reason why, and this is another big issue I have with the guide system, is if you are a guide and you do a session, once it's over, the person that was part of that session, they have to then confirm and say what you did as part of finishing off the session. If they don't do that, it doesn't count. Not only that, unless that person actually tells you, yeah, I did the little questionnaire at the end, which is basically checking some boxes and pushing enter, you don't know that they've done it. And you don't know what they did. So I could be teaching someone mining, and they really wanted, say, the Cuddy Red skin. So they said, we did medical, and submitted. They could do that. And you wouldn't know what they did because it's on their end and you don't get any feedback. So you should get some feedback for that as well. So that's basically it for the guiding for the ship paints. But I really wasn't doing it for the ship paints. I just kind of wanted the experience to be able to see what you did on both sides. So that was kind of cool. The 100 plus, or not 100 plus, but 100 server cap, I am excited about that. Although I hear there is still some issues with parts of the game that haven't been fixed. I hope the planet side altitude was fixed. Let's hope that was done. I hear there's still double elevators and a lot of bunkers. Hopefully that is done as well. So, coming up on this derelict now, maybe I can go a little faster. I'm going to turn my lights on. Don't aim right at it like this, because then if you are going too fast, you plow into it. Go off to the side of it, so that when you slow down, see, if I was aiming right at it, I would have been blown up. So let's go here. Here we are looking at this smashed up ship. We gotta find our missing friend. He could be anywhere. We don't know. He could be in the front or he could be in the back. But what we're gonna do is we're going to turn off our engines. I don't know if that makes a difference in space as opposed to on a planet, but I always just turn my engines off. We're gonna exit out into space. This is when you always double think, or you kind of second guess yourself. Double think. There's a good word. Did I remember a helmet? Was I wearing one when I got into my ship? I know I was. T to put on my helmet light so I can see what I'm doing. Let's go to the front of the ship first. Now, because I don't know if there's anyone here, let's get the frag pistol out. Like the LN, the frag pistol, a pretty handy, appreciated gun by some people. Those in the know the frag pistol is a solid pistol to have. So the Connie here, Nothing in the front. Is missing his turret. So, no one here. So let's go to this side here. I'm going to check it out. What is this? A pipe? So starting tomorrow, if the patch does drop, I'm going to just do a video showing my prep work, getting ready, and I'll have that out as soon as possible. But after that, it's going to be a lot of learning what to do as an absolute destitute character in the verse. Alright, well there is not a lot here. It will be interesting when they have the ooh, I just thought of something. Does this still work? Yes, that moves you quick. Oh, a little too quick. If you're ever in 0G, pulls you ahead pretty quick. So, a little bit of a tip there. Can I open any of these? No. Okay. Where am I going? That's why. Because that was a little broken. So there's another entrance. Ooh, look at my shadow. Ooh. Ooh. Are all these movable? Oh, that isn't, for sure. Cool. Alright. Again, I don't think there's any NPCs in this mission, but I'm not finding our dude. Whoa, why am I bouncing on the ground? Hello? Am I missing something? Where is he? Where's the body? Is he out in the starfield? Do I have to search that thing for it? Hello? Hello? Definitely no one here. Alright, well let's do I see anyone? Like I searched everything, right? Feels like I'm missing something. Feels like there should be bodies here. Whoop, that wasn't... What happened to hit that? Oh, even better. Cool. Hello? Knock knock. Hello? Very confusing. Maybe there's... Can I sit in this chair? Should be bodies somewhere. Why are there no bodies? I was about to say there's a ship. It's my ship. Ooh, beautiful. Well, on that note, maybe this is a bust. Maybe there is no recoverable body. What's this? Just the engine? There's no chance it's over here, is it? X marks the spot? Nope. Just an X. Wow. Frustrating. Well, if anyone knows what I'm doing wrong, please let me know in the comments below. If not, the good news is this will all be new in the next video as I restart on Lorville with the bare minimum. So until next time, I hope to see you all soon in the new verse 3.17.2. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.